Hello, witches. It's Bella. I found the article that I was reading to share with you guys on house elves, or little hobgoblins, whatever you want to call them. I know that Kitty the Dreamer has been doing a series on that, and I wanted to share some of what I found regarding their names and stuff in other regions, besides the stuff that she shared. Okay, they are known to be all over the world, which I thought was really interesting, because, we typically hear about leprechauns and, the ones over there in Europe, but, we don't always hear about them in every other type of culture. But apparently, every society, every culture has some form of house elf. In the British Isles, they're known as brownies, hobgoblins. Scandinavia, they're known as Tomt, or Nissi. I'm not sure if I'm saying them right. Slavic cultures call them a domovoi. They call them that in Russia as well. Germany, they're kobolds or gnomes. Most, as we know, hate anything to do with neglected homes, dirtiness, laziness, and all of that. It's okay to give them small gifts, but you can never pay them. If you pay them and call it a payment, or if you give them clothing, they will definitely leave. They don't like to be thought of as accepting payment for their services, and clothing for some reason makes them leave. In England, they are definitely known to always work at night, after the family is sleeping, and they love porridge with honey. In Scotland, they are called a Urisk. And in Scotland particularly, they are known to also work outdoors, not just in the home. At the end of the harvest season, they will help with the farm chores in the stables, the barns, the farmyard, and all of that. And they are particularly troublesome to the milkmaids, because they love cream and milk, and the milkmaids would have to keep giving, some type of offering to them to prevent them from getting mad and doing mischief or causing problems for the cows and the milking of the cows. These creatures are said to be like a jolly little old man with long yellow flowing hair, and a blue bonnet, which I think is kind of funny because we have a brand of butter over here called Blue Bonnet, and only it's pictured as a little woman with the blue bonnet, but it's tradition that it's a little old man with the blue bonnet. And he also has a walking stick. He doesn't usually appear to regular people, other than to catch a glimpse of him. But people that are known to have the sight, to see spirits or whatever, are known to see him. In northern and the Midlands of England, they're known as a hobgoblin. The hobgoblins or hobs are known to be hairy little men. They are more easily annoyed than the more docile brownies. So brownies and hobgoblins are not the exact same thing, although they have similar characteristics. Hobgoblins are more prankster-like. They like to play jokes, and they get annoyed easily. But both, when they get annoyed or insulted or whatever, teased, they'll turn into a boggart. Boggarts can actually be quite scary. They're more troublesome, trickster-like, play jokes, cause damage, cause harm, and they can be quite, frightening, I guess. There's a story of a Scottish family whose boggart hid in their butter churner, or the butter churn, and they moved to the New World with the family when they moved. So definitely Scottish boggarts and hobgoblins, brownies are known to be in the United States at this point. Probably they came over with everybody who had them from all different cultures. Welsh language calls them a boobachod. Daubs, we've all heard of Dobby in Harry Potter, the house elf. Well, Daubs is a Sussex brownie. Especially the Daubs types of brownie is known to be very kind to old men. Dobby is a common name for brownies in Yorkshire. Sweden calls them a tomty. Norway and Denmark a nissi. Scandinavians say they like to protect children of farm families, particularly from harm being caused to them during the night. Tomty, nissi, is described as being a little man with a full beard. He wears farm clothes similar to those that the farmers wear, but it's said that people that have seen him in modern times, he no longer has the beard, which I think is pretty interesting because it shows that, as our society and our culture and our styles change, so are the styles and dress as well as facial hair choice of the brownies. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so the tomties or whatever, tomty, nissi, are now clean shaven rather than the full beard that traditionally they had. Norwegian folklore says that they have 4 fingers, as well as hair all over their body with pointy ears, and that their eyes glow in the dark. Tomties require specific gifts. Apparently they have a particular thing that they are requiring as their gift. And if you don't give them particularly what they want, they will cause mischief and chaos. One of the popular things that they require is porridge with a dollop of butter on top. There's a story of a farmer who he put the butter in the porridge, but he put it underneath. And his tomty got really mad because he came to have his porridge and he didn't think that the farmer put the butter on it. So he went in the barn and killed his cow. He got hungry afterwards, came back to eat the porridge anyway, and found the butter on the bottom. And he was filled with remorse, so apparently he searched the whole neighborhood until he could find an identical cow and replaced it. In Russia, they call the brownies domovoy. They are known to protect against the evil eye as well as harm to the family. But it also says that they play favorites, that they can like certain members of the family and dislike others. These domovoys tend to like milk and biscuits or bread and salt. And to get one, if you don't have one already in your home, you have to dress up in your very best clothes, go out of the house, and say, Grandfather Dobrokot, please come into my house and tend the flocks. And then when you move, you have to say, Domovoy, Domovoy, don't stay here, come with our family. And he can choose to move with you when you move. German people call them kobolds or gnomes, and the German people would leave a portion of their supper. But these kobolds or gnomes do not ever want to be disrespected, laughed at, or mocked. You will incur their wrath if you do so. So I hope this was interesting. I hope Kitty the Dreamer sees it, because I wanted to just add a little to her information. And blessed be. enjoy your holiday today. Bye.